I used it. I kept thinking about it when 5 years ago today, when COVID just was starting to rage throughout the United States. I was lucky one to catch it. And I spent 32 days in the hospital, adding this machine and a new machine and that machine, and they started to ask me if I would sign for the ventilator. And they told my wife, Cheryl, that expression, hope for the best, but plan for the worst, which she did, had the funeral home all ready. And during that time, many words of Scripture came alive. And one was this particular passage that the Apostle Paul, who was languishing in a prison, and I felt I was languishing as well, but nothing like what he was going through, but I was still planning. And all during those 32 days, little by little, my soul was being nurtured, because all I had, I could at least read, and all I had was the Bible, and that's all I cared about. As a minister, I knew all these things for many, many, many years, but you're living the experience of what the truth of the gospel is. And so I could hear the Apostle Paul say, though outwardly we are wasting away, yet inwardly we are being renewed day by day. And I just felt the power of the Spirit, and then you come to that place. I was also a hospice chaplain for many years, and I stood by the bedside of many people who had passed away, people of faith, and they had this peace, and I knew it was there. And I used to tell people who are worried about their souls at the time of death, I say, God will give you the grace that's sufficient for you at the time you need it. Right now, sitting here, you don't need the grace to face death.